Hello, today we're going to talk about chemical reactions. By the end of this video, you should be able to answer the question, what happens to chemical reactions and how can they be detected? Before we go into it, there is an abbreviation notice. The term chemical reaction is often abbreviated as chem RXN or just RXN. Now let's observe what happens during a chemical reaction. This is a hydrogen molecule, and that's a chlorine molecule. Now the chemical reaction is starting, and now it's done. That was pretty fast, so let's watch it one more time. We have hydrogen, and we have chlorine, and then the reaction begins, and it's done. So what happens during a chemical reaction? The first thing is that the molecules break apart, the bonds between atoms break, and paired electrons become single electrons again. The next thing that happens is the atoms rearrange. This happens really fast. Finally, new molecules form as atoms make new bonds by pairing single electrons. And one key thing to note is that the number of atoms stays the same. Here are the molecules before and after the chemical reaction. Before the chemical reaction, we had 2 hydrogen atoms, and after we still have 2 hydrogen atoms. Before we had 2 chlorine atoms, and after we still have 2 chlorine atoms. To recap, in a chemical reaction, molecules break apart, the atoms rearrange, and new molecules form, but the number of atoms stays the same. Since atoms and molecules are too small to see with our eyes, we need to look for signs of a chemical reaction. One sign of a chemical reaction is a changing odor. If there was no smell, but then there is one, or something smelled like tomato sauce but suddenly starts smelling like stinky cheese, that's a sign of a chemical reaction. Another sign is a change in temperature. For example, a solution that's getting hot on its own or colder on its own. A change in color is another sign. The new color should be unexpected. For example, if you mix blue and yellow, you would expect green. Mix 2 clear liquids and you would expect the mix to be clear. However, if you mix 2 clear liquids and get purple, that would be unexpected and a sign of a chemical reaction. Formation of a gas is also a sign of a chemical reaction when you mix 2 liquids together or a liquid and a solid. As you can see here, with the solid sinking the liquid, leaving a trail of gas bubbles. This is not vaporization, the gas is coming from where the liquid and the solid make contact. Additionally, the formation of a solid is also a sign of a chemical reaction. Here we have 2 liquids, and where they mix, a purple solid forms and sinks to the bottom of the beaker. Lastly, there are 2 types of chemical reactions, endothermic and exothermic. Endothermic reactions absorb energy and feel cold. Exothermic reactions release energy and feel hot. Now you should be able to answer the question, what happens during chemical reactions and how can they be detected? That's all for now. Till next time, bye!